Super GT has decided to drag Nick and I to a track walk, kicking and screaming. They call us professionals, but track walks are not our thing. Strategy. Well, what are we doing now?
Right now?
Yes.
Making a video.
All right. Okay, so what we're actually doing is, this is practice now. There's like 35 minutes. Alvarez, the pro, Super GT, he's going to do the big laps now.
Say hello to everybody.
Ciao.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with my engineer, Chris, who's going to double up as our engineer for Suzuka 12H. So, Chris, you can say hi to the few who've just tuned in already. So I'm unshaven. Usually, if I know I'm streaming, I shave. But I didn't know I was streaming tonight. I put the thumbnail up like 5 minutes ago. And here we are at... Tom, the race details are in the description. Okay, so we're here in ACC. We're waiting for my other teammates to jump in. Chris is with us. What we're trying to see here is, last night I did a long stint because apparently the tires were getting eaten alive, and I didn't have it at all. I didn't have it at all. Chris also took a look at the data, and I don't know what you found there, Chris.
Pretty similar to what we've been running. So it might be just that your driving style is really conducive to the new patch.
Okay, Ahmad, our setups, I did about 4 to 5 hours of testing yesterday. We found no difference, and we did a blind test as well. So we haven't found any problems, and the reports from our users, our customers, have shown the same. They said that our setups feel just as good, but we are open to feedback. To those of you who are testing and think that there is something wrong, look particularly the last 15 laps of a 1 hour stint. Actually, no, that's a lot. That's like 30 minutes in some tracks. Just look at the last 15 minutes of a 1 hour stint, and then you should see if there's a problem or not. But so far, I've done a lot of testing. We're really consistent. I mean, my opinion of the update is simple. It's previously you could put in a lot of steering angle into the car, and I was showing Chris this other day, right?
Yeah,
And
we were looking at
yeah.
We were looking at a Ferrari hot lap.
Yeah, and you could get away with it without any tie wear whatsoever. It was the most bizarre world style of driving that for me didn't suit at all. But you know, that's just how the game is. But now it looks like they've kept that. You can still drive very fast with that style, which I can't do. But your tires won't last. You're going past the scrub radius, and you're effectively using the tires to slow you down, and that's wrong. So, in real life, if you did that, you'd smoke your tires. And in the game, in ACC, that wasn't happening. And it looks like Aris, who's the head of physics, has actually... It seems like, Chris, it seems this way, but you never know. Like, someone's going to figure out a way around it, you know?
Yeah.
But it seems like he's dialed that out with the new suspension updates. Apparently, they completely rewrote the suspension algorithms. It still comes to a similar outcome, but they probably have more range.
Yeah. Something worth experimenting with, definitely.
Yeah. Apparently, Josh is calling in. Chris, I'm going to hang up with you here and then call you in the group. Oh, so many people in this group. Let me remove some chaps. Hello? Hang on, eviction and jumping in. Okay. Alright, test. Oh no, why is it not connecting? Josh, I can't hear you. Greetings from Iowa. Greetings from London, my friend. Do you have an opinion on the suspension? Just spoke about it. Apparently the suspension allows you to tap the curves more. We haven't found that. Our suspension already was quite compliant, to be dead honest. Our aggressive our quali setups are quite stiff, but yeah, overall it's been okay. I can't connect to my team chat. Okay, so let's just cancel that. Josh, if you're in the call, I'm going to just add someone to this call.
Hello?
Okay, let's try and add Josh to here.
Yeah, cool.
This happened to me the other day. I couldn't join another group no matter what I tried.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. I don't know why.
Hello, Josh.
I don't know why the group didn't. I can't connect to the group. It says no route.
That's weird.
Yeah. So.
Oh well. Right.
I'm really excited for this event. It's greetings from Greece. Oh, if I'm talking to you guys, I'm also. It's because I'm talking to YouTube. So I'm sorry to Josh and Chris. Should I turn on push to talk?
I don't mind.
I hate. Okay.
These YouTubers. What are they like?
Yeah, you know, us prima donnas. What graphics card do you use? 1060. Terrible graphics card. Love me some Suzuka. You need to up down the ride height in your existing 3.9 setups to not get weird suspension movements. Yeah, don't you guys think it's weird that they didn't actually create a little tool set, like a blind form, Chris, that automatically adjusts the ride height up and down? The fact that we have to do it ourselves is weird.
No. The thing is that it happens with iRacing all the time. It happens with sim racing all the time. That they put a new update out and it breaks a lot of the setups. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of a thing.
I know why. Because the JSON files are basically hard-coded files. And when you update the setup, it pulls in the JSON file and actually rewrites the whole thing. So they can't put parameters in there randomly. But it's still weird. But anyway. Yeah, I don't run Project Cars 2, guys, because hell no. Everybody, say hello to Ulti. He's in the chat. I'm going to make him an admin. He's our official test driver going forward. Josh is probably also going to become one at some point. But Ulti starts. He's our official test driver for all future setup work. Not full-time, but hopefully almost full-time. And that's going to help us speed up setup production with all the setups. Because at the moment we only have 2 cars A lot of you guys are buying those 2 cars, but we need to sell more so that there's a wider variety. The next one that's coming is the Mercedes and then the Lamborghini. The Mercedes is being done by the original James Parker, and Ulti is setting up the Lamborghini with Racing Sim Tools as the engineer. So super high quality. Ulti is basically the SA champion of sim racing at the moment. He won it yesterday. And yeah, Josh is also going to get roped in at some point. I spoke to him about it today. He just doesn't know how much of a mission it is. And yeah, we're going to see how the team goes in the race and then bring you guys more quality. The reason I want a full-time test driver is for moments like when the setups or the physics change, we need to be able to react. And most of us have full-time jobs, and I need someone who's full-time on this instead of having a full-time job. Chris, you're also going to be roped in soon.
Cool.
So, Josh, I think I'm in the team server, dude. Oh no, I'm in single practice. I'm in single practice.
There as well.
You're in there as well?
Yeah, mate.
So there's a race going on at the moment, and unfortunately there's no rain.
Yeah. What are you thinking? Were you able to spin up the server? Or...
Let me go check the. Oh, but I don't want to go into the team server because then it's one-on-one. I got to drive through penalty for track limits. Just quickly, Porsche next. Porsche is coming. Porsche is coming after the Mercedes. What we're trying to do is, James already had a bank of setups for some cars. So we try and step ahead because it takes 30 to 40 hours per car, guys. And he has a normal job as well. So we're skipping ahead, like we jump in the queue because he already had Aston setups, he already had Ferrari setups, and he already had some Mercedes setups. So we get a head start there. Ulti's starting from 0 with the Lambo, but he's got help. And the way that we do it is we first create a baseline setup at Barcelona. Once we're happy with that, we take it to each track and make small modifications. But we establish a philosophy at one racetrack, and then we modify it at the racetrack. How do you adjust aero in real life? Chris, you can tell him that.
Well, it depends. Usually, it's rear wing. Well, for big changes, it's rear wing. So change the rear wing, increase the rear wing angle, increase rear downforce, and increase overall downforce, and then decrease rear wing, decrease the overall downforce on the rear. And then to fine tune it, you'll adjust the ride heights. So if you want a little bit more front, you'll go low on the front. If you want a little bit more rear, you go low on the rear, and vice versa, basically.
Okay. So but you can actually not touch the wing, and just by increasing or decreasing the rear ride height, you adjust the downforce.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's a more sensitive change.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not more sensitive, but
It's more subtle.
subtle. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Ulti, you were thinking of Kyalami. The reason why Kyalami doesn't work is it doesn't have a chicane and it doesn't have a proper hairpin. It's got turn 1, but that's not a proper hairpin. Barcelona has high speed, chicane, and hairpin, which is why I send you there. It's not the most fun track, let's be honest. Josh, should we go out together, dude?
We can do, mate, yeah.
So, yeah?
No, just ignore it, I'll come back to bits. It's alright.
Oh, you're already out?
Box.
No, it's fine. Go.
Alright,
Because
alright.
no, because I have to do this drive-through penalty. I got to drive through.
Alright. I'm exiting the pits now, man.
I was testing the track limits, and after three track limits, dude, drive.
Yeah.
So I've actually asked RLM in the. That's very loud. YouTube goes, the sound balance is out. Go ahead of me, dude. I have to do a drive-through. Unless you want to join me in the drive-through.
Practice that pit entry line, yeah.
Yeah, might as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
It'll be good to get some numbers on in maps and out maps as well.
Do you have a stopwatch with you, brother?
I do. I also have your stream, which is also.
But do you think that's good enough?
Well, I'm gonna use the stopwatch to double check anyway.
Oh, thanks for the tenner.
Just let us know what you need, Chris. And I'll...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my graphics are dying. That's the thing I'm worried about on Saturday is not our pace by any means. Oh.
It's about the technical bits. Yeah.
Yeah, it's technical, yeah. Because obviously I'll be streaming as well. Sometimes it calms down, and I will turn down my graphics now in a moment. I'm running on high.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Super GT is no longer involved because he's exhausted. He's done too much sim racing and streaming the last 3 weeks. It's been a wild ride for all of us. And he just asked if he could take a break, so I was like, of course. So we've drafted in some average guy called Nick Foster, who was my teammate in the Suzuka 10-hour 2018 when we both got pole position. So he's alright, and he's very good at Suzuka, obviously, and also sim racing. He's very good at iRacing, and within within like 5 laps the other day of trying Suzuka in Aston, he did the same lap time as our qualifier James Baldwin. So he's handy. Okay, box.
Cool, copy.
Yeah, I watched Jame the other day, 2 nights ago, and I could just tell the fun had been sucked out of it. I took a break this week, kind of. Don't be a slave to the tube, otherwise it just kills your soul. I took a break, and I'm feeling reasonably refreshed today. So I figured this is a last minute one. That's why I'm unshaven. Drive through clear. Okay, so just Josh, be careful on the MFD. We have to set our strategy, Chris.
Yeah.
To not change brakes.
Yeah.
Oh man, this joking's too much, Chris. I have to stop. This is going to be a.
Ah, no worries.
I'm driving an Aston Martin. It's in the thumbnail of the video. I'm on high. No, can't race high when there's. But the one thing I do want to fix is the mirror viewing distance. It's on 20 meters. Joke. No wonder I can't see anyone behind me. I'm driving the Aston Martin V8 Vantage, and the reason for that, it's an easy car to drive for 12 hours. But also, we just did the setups for this car, so I wanted to try it out. And I mean, it got P4 in the quali, with Baldwin, and we've done a lot of long run tests. I've been doing a lot of mileage here. I don't want to embarrass myself. And it seems to be fast.
It's carrying ballast as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and we have ballast. And we were by far the fastest Aston car, by far.
Yeah.
But that's actually thanks to James Parker who did that setup. Because we didn't actually change the quali setup, if you guys remember correctly.
Yeah.
We've
I
made,
don't think we did.
we made one change to the race setup, one change, like a click, which is probably all psychological. I'll give it back to these guys, and they'll be like, "Oh, car feels so much better." I'll be like, "Yeah, I changed nothing, dicks." Anyway, that's why blind tests are so important. But anyway, the car with ballast was by far the quickest. James Parker did the setup, and he's decided, in his wisdom, to race in the Ferrari. I mean, what was he thinking? He should have been in our team, but he's part of RLM. So, I can't steal him from there. I do a lot of... well, actually, I'm sponsoring this event. It's the Coach Dave Academy 12-hour, Suzuka 12-hour. What an idiot.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
And we are planning the Spa 24-hour, but I'm not going to be driving it. It's going to be Josh, Ilti, James Parker, and another guy. Chris, I'm doing my in-lap.
Okay, cool. Copy.
So we haven't decided yet who's going to be the 4th driver. I'm going to ask James if he's available, but I don't think he will be. So Spa 24, which is, when is it? It's in May.
Yeah, it's in about 5 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not doing it, guys, because it's the same day as the SRO event, and I don't want to do 2 events in one day. It's just too much. Anyway, you guys have good hands, all 4 of you. You're all good hands, so. Okay, boxing the slap. Box,
Yellow flag is sector
box.
2.
Copy, copy.
So, Chris, you just want me to drive through the pits here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically, I want to see when you cross the pit entry line. So, yeah.
So Super GT is invited to the team, but I don't know if he has the energy, guys, honestly. I would love to do another race with him. Chris and I had an awesome time with him at Imola. He was metronomic. He was an absolute machine.
Yeah.
Just crashed there. Okay, 3, 2, 1, braking. Oh, that was bangers.
Cool.
Why am I not committed? Oh, because I'm doing the SRO event on the same day. Greg B, this is a new computer. It's not that old. Josh helped me spec it. "12-hour Suzuka and 6-hour ILMS on the same day, because on Saturday we're doing the 12-hour, and on Sunday I'm doing a 6-hour pylon." Okay, push. Sorry, concentrating. So I'm doing the 6-hour with Ulti. If he told me that it was the day after Suzuka, I would have said no. But I didn't check my calendar, so I said yes. And now we balls deep together. Chris, you want any strategy? Joking.
Wait, what race is this? Doing some numbers.
GT Greg, this is the setup that's available on the site, mate. You're gonna have to ask Jordan for it. But I don't think Jordan even has a setup. Roll through the apex. Josh, how are we on pace there, brother?
Respect to second lap. 216 last, 202 on this.
Okay.
I'm around wide.
Oh, you want great setup, but even if I'm running at 100 FPS, YouTube only streams at 30, so you guys wouldn't notice a difference. Yeah, I need a new graphics card, and I need more RAM, because this thing just conks out. Right. Processor seems to be pretty good, because in iRacing I have no problems. Chris, what do you want me to do? Out lap or back in?
Out lap, so stay out.
Copy. Hey Zach, thanks so much, dude. Those photos you sent me were awesome. Zach got his cap today that he won at an auction.
Ah, perfect. Thank you, Dave.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Missed the apex there completely. And there. Which country am I in? London, UK. Ah, Sam, thanks so much for the fiber, mate.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
This looks like a good lap. 2, 1.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Yeah, the track limits I think are too
Crazy, yeah? Just use third gear, mate. On entry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's almost like impossible to go wide if you're in third. If you go in and fourth, you're likely going to push wide with understeer. This blue Mercedes was who I was fighting with for the lead earlier. Chris, you see bottom right, there's a new fuel indicator.
Yes, I've seen it. It's good. I wonder how that fuel per lap is calculated though. If it's the previous lap or if it's a rolling average. Actually, I'll check the forums because the answer will probably be there somewhere.
Okay. Hey, Zelvin Storm Rage. Zelvin Storm Rage. Thanks for the fiver. Appreciate it, man. And Ulti, the admin becomes the supporter. Yeah, I'm very bleak that I... Oh. But the thing is, when I bought this PC, it was the absolute maximum that I could afford. So... Damn it, man. Mistake. So this PC was the maximum, and to be honest with you, it's good enough for now. I would like something better, don't get me wrong. But given that the racing drivers aren't getting paid to race right now, I don't think it's necessary to upgrade. I think my money can be spent better elsewhere, like just staying in the bank for now, for food. Food bank. Hey, Racing Sim Tools becomes a dedicated fan. Ladies and gentlemen, he's working with Ulti to bring you the next round of setups. So, give him a thumbs up. And if he has a channel, check it out. He's got awesome data acquisition software, which is so well tuned for ACC that we are using it for all our setup stuff. So Chris is still using Motec because he's real life engineer, Motec guy.
Yeah.
But Zach from Racing Sim Tools is optimizing his data acquisition for ACC. So it's dovetailing our setup work with his software development. It's proving awesome.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
The virtual mirror, I think it's just in the graphics settings, mate. Oh, no. Track limits. That's weird, dude. I was like 3/10 off to 130R.
Yeah.
And then the delta just came back. But watch, it's still going to be wrong. I bet you we'll do 201.3. That was my best lap. No? No. 201.2. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Too much grip off line. RST is racing some tools. Zach, feel free to share the link, mate. Chris, have you seen what the exchange rate has done in South Africa, dude?
I haven't been looking at it, to be honest.
Jeez, it's 8.
Yeah, I have. I've heard about it.
Thank God we never knew. Josh!
Hello, boss.
Report to Chris how lap times are looking and if you have any complaints about setup.
To be fair, I mean, it's stabilised now. Actually running quicker. I think the track's cooler than when I did my run the other day.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the same issue with the overheating on the fronts now, which is nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, car feels good to be fair.
Car feels mega, honestly. I'm like talking nonsense and doing 201.2.
Well, that's it, exactly. Yeah, the car is just, I don't know what the track conditions are like, but it seems pretty cool. I don't know.
It's overcarb, so it will probably be quite cool. What's your fuel consumption number?
3.12.
Oh! He's hungry. He's thirsty.
Losing time to the car in front in sector
Oh,
2.
the guy in front just did a 20.2. He just came out the pits as well. I wonder what kind of work he's doing. Because earlier I was definitely quicker than him because Aston ended up chasing Chris.
Yeah.
But just before the stream started, when the race started, it was me, him, and the blue Mercedes together. And yeah, I was definitely quicker than both of them by miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, track temperature's 23. Here's 21, so pretty cool.
That's very cool. Yeah.
But the tire pressure's on the window. Just.
Yeah, there's probably a little bit on the low side, but well, the rears.
You know. Yeah, I can't catch this guy in front. I'm going green, but I can't catch him.
Don't worry, just run at your own pace. For the moment.
Thanks, Chris.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
This burning smell again.
Oh gosh.
No, seriously.
Do you want-
I
do you
think
wanna
it's a
go-
neighbor.
Do you want to look into this before Saturday?
Yeah. Yeah,
Box, fire in the house. How serious is it, guys? Can you just wait for the... Okay, he's definitely doing short runs. He just boxed.
Okay, cool.
I'm 1.5 tenths up. Predicted time. Okay, now it's a 2:01. So let's see where we go.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
2:10.
There's a slow car up ahead.
So something I've not tested with the new update. Is there much wash from the aero kind of following the car behind me when I don't really have an effect? You know?
I was chasing 2 guys earlier and honestly didn't feel anything.
Awesome.
Just the Mercedes out of the hairpin in sector 2 was flying. He pulled away so freaking fast. It was depressing. Chris, can you keep an eye on the Coach Dave Academy Discord in case Nick Foster jumps in?
Yeah, copy.
Oh, madman.
Chris, is this the same engine as the AMG?
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch
AMG, as
out.
far as I know, uses the same V8 that was in the SLS Q3. It's not turbocharged, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, this one is turbocharged, yeah?
Yep. Yes.
Oh, completely missed the apex there. You missed the apex of the first S, and then it's just a snowball the whole way up the hill.
Yes.
The timing just goes up completely. Chris, have you done any laps here recently? I don't know. Like,
Not myself, no.
okay.
Not on the new update, anyway.
I think there's going to be exploits on how much curve you can use in terms of compliance.
Oh, you mean in terms of track limits?
Just the speed you can carry over the curve now. I think it seems like it is more compliant in curves.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What?
TLs. Drive through.
Alex.
Josh. What? Keep pushing, mate. Don't box.
Yellow flag
Hey,
is
Stevie P, what's happening? Matthew Good, what's happening? Axel installed RST. Yeah, it's awesome. Dude. Check it out. Oh man, mistake next day. Woo! Yeah, I'll adjust the engine sound while heading to Spoon. It's no problem. How's that? Welcome to the stream, Byron Walker. Thanks for becoming a member. Jam, what a legend. Thanks for joining. I turned down engine sound a little bit. On the limit. So Josh, because you made a small mistake on this lap, it's the best time to serve the penalty. You might as well get it all done at once.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Nice stuff. I missed the intro now, but Chris, you went in time if I give you when I'm put in and put out lines? Is it worth it or
I've got it from Dave, so that's
no
fine.
worries?
Yep.
First Dave gave it first.
Sorry,
Get
mate.
all penalties, mate. Don't worry.
I got the penalties. Someone just asked if I like the new ACC updates. We haven't felt much difference. Car feels good to me. If the curbs are more compliant, I can't tell you if that's in my head or not, but they do feel more compliant. And so far, we haven't suffered from the tire wear issues that others have. Yeah, so ignore the position thing. We're in a race, technically. But we've been sitting in the pits for a while talking nonsense. Car is still a bit too loud. Is the car still really too loud?
I do like the sounds in ACC, to be fair. They've got them pretty spot on.
Hey Todd, thanks for the props about the... First of all, thanks for the support on the website. I read your message, it was incredibly kind of you. So thank you so much for such a big basket size, you absolute legend. And yeah, I'm glad you're liking the setups, man. We're using one here. We haven't touched it, except I think we went 2 clicks with the diff. But as I said, it's psychological probably.
Losing time to the car in front.
And
sector
yeah,
3.
next up is the Mercedes and the Lamborghini. Oh man, I can brake them aggressively there. The rain is coming, Josh.
Sure.
Yeah, I just saw a glitch where the cloud cover went from like something to a lot, you know?
Very accurate measurements, thank you.
Yeah. How's the rate? How's the cloud cover? Went from something to a lot. Who's this yellow car behind me? Oh, it's a Porsche. I'm gonna wait for him. He looks fast. This test is just to see how the car feels on the tire after full stints. We've done it already, but the race is soon. So,
Rain in 30 minutes, apparently.
rain in 30 minutes? What told you that?
The in-game weather forecast.
Oh, sick.
Oh, that would be really convenient to see.
Yeah. Dear viewers, we actually have no intention of changing the setup now. We're just trying to get used to the cars. We can do infinite testing, so why not use the opportunity? Which car sounds best on track in real life? I love the Porsche GT3. What else? I like the throaty V8s, but I'm more of a screamer, like the V10s.
Yeah.
I
The
love the
Audi,
sound.
Lambo.
Yeah, I love
Lambo.
the sound of the Audi and Lambo when it comes down the pit lane. Oh my gosh! Like yes, I'm at a racetrack, and then when they come off the limiter, you can just hear everything is under so much strain. It's like whoa, 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 whoa. Like it's oh fuck,
Yellow
flipping
flag
out.
in sector 2.
Love it. This Porsche is flying. Full send doesn't work. The Bentley does sound nice though, hey guys. Chris, when that thing
Yeah.
comes past, it changes gear. That bah, it's thunderous. I've driven that engine though, because it's the Audi RS6. It's twin turbo.
What, in the Bentley?
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I exited the pits in Spa and floored it, I was like, you have got to be joking. How is this thing not a 50 times block one champion? The power was just insane.
Oh, because you drove the 20...
4 hours, yeah.
Yeah, the 24 hours. But that was the That wasn't the new one, was it? It was the previous gen.
Previous
Bentley.
gen, same engine though. More power back
Yeah.
then. Sounded awesome.
Yeah.
What time does this Porsche do? He's definitely quick. I don't know how many laps he's on, but he's quick.
You're gaining on the car heading
20.9. We can do that actually. If I stop talking nonsense.
The fuel consumption is quite stable, so that's good.
Ulti's going to be doing, to start, he's focused on 3 cars. I completely forgot what they were. I think it's the Lambo, Audi. Did I say Porsche?
You did say Porsche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just won my first race after watching your content. Keep going. Whoa, Patrick! Awesome, dude. Congrats. And thanks for the $4.99 USDs. That's 160 Rand in my country these days. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
That's depressing, dude.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I'm not laughing at you, I promise.
Okay, the Porsche made a mistake pushing hard, so
Yellow flag, yellow
Yeah,
flag.
I don't
be
know.
careful.
track limits. No. Oh my gosh, you see, you miss one apex and it just snowballs. Your car's bucking out in too many places. No, don't listen to that, that sound there, that's a bug. It's a bug. Oh my gosh, I got two very yellow Porsches behind me. So I've left the all the event details in the description, video description. This will be hosted by Redline Motorsports, RLM, Suzuka, well, Coach Dave Academy, Suzuka 12H. I really need to stop talking. It's messing with Chris's data.
No, I'm chill here, don't worry. I'm just doing your lap times.
Are you?
Double checking. Yeah, I'm doing your lap times at the moment, yeah.
What a champion.
Yeah.
I think we are seeing a drop off here though. Look at the front left tire.
Yeah. Yeah. That is boring. But it's also, bear in mind, it's probably getting significantly cooler now as well. Of the impending rain.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for this 30 minutes to arrive. Doesn't suit us though, because I wanted to get caught in the rain on slicks. But let's try double these tires anyway. Real life GT3 pedals are like pushing against the wall in your house. That's how they feel when you parked inside the pits. They're super stiff. Oh. My supercar brakes are soft. You should probably get that checked out. They shouldn't be soft in a supercar.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Hey, Racer294, how you doing, bro? These Porsches are sniffing. So it looks like we've definitely lost some pace, Chris.
Yeah. You've been on this going for about 14 laps now, so 15 after this one. So we've done quite a bit of, well, this is about half a stint, effectively.
Just check out car number 6. Just write that down somewhere.
Car number 6.
Crossman.
Yeah, because we're going to check him after this. We're going to analyze his lap times. Ladies and gentlemen, Turn Engineering in the house. One of the best steering wheel, or probably the best steering wheel maker in the world at the moment for sim racing.
Prospects. Sorry.
Yeah, the high-end ones, bro. Like the precision sim engineering stuff.
Oh man, that stuff's nice.
Yeah, so Turn is making a replica of a. Oh my gosh, it looks insane. He sent me photos the other day. Unfortunately, it won't work with my Thrustmaster base, but
That's awesome.
it's like the Rolex watches of steering wheels, I think. I mean, let's openly admit, Thrustmaster doesn't make the Rolex watches of sim racing wheels. Ah, track limits! Trying to keep this freaking Porsche behind me, talk shit, and talk about steering wheels. Thanks for the 5er Turn. track limits. Oh, you almost hit me. Well, actually, this rearview mirror is confusing as hell. Okay, we've lost a lot of pace. How much of that is down to my driving? Probably all of it.
But it'll be good to check the wear numbers in the garage.
Copy that. I actually think it's my rears which are gone. He's doing the pace that I did at the beginning of the first 10 laps or so, when I was talking nonsense.
Yeah.
And I could easily do a 201.2. Oh, now he's really fishing. But yeah, I think it's my rears that are gone.
Okay, copy.
Fronts feel pretty good still.
Okay.
I have gone to TC3 by the way. Just letting you know.
Okay.
This car is so easy to drive, it's insane. Pressures seem to be a bit low, yes. But with you in a stint, what can you do?
Come in for a tire pressure adjustment for instant.
Yeah. Okay, imagine. Go get the air compressor. Okay, this lap was slightly better than the last one, but
Yeah.
I just made less mistakes.
Okay.
Nate, I'm good, bro. Sorry I didn't answer you earlier. I was going through the S's. Hope you will, man.
Oh, bullshit. Yep.
Yeah.
What happened?
Porsche.
One of the Porsches behind you just spun.
Did he? Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's right. You just gotta wear them down, guys. Oh, that's the one that was right behind me as well. The 96. Okay, so now one down, one to go.
Yeah. To be honest, just looking at the dig so far, it's pretty much in line with what's currently in the strategy. That's good.
Guys, you can't lower anything during the stint. In a real race, you don't touch tire pressures. Once the tire is on, it's pretty much game over, unless you have 1 minute and 40 seconds, something like that. Chris,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. There's no time. It takes forever to decrease the tire pressures.
Yellow
The
flag.
mechanics sit there like shh forever in the tests.
Yeah. However, what we might do is we might, based on the feedback in the current stint, we might change the tire pressures
For the next stint. Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, once these tires are on the car, game over.
Yeah.
You're stuck with those pressures. And I've had stints where I'm like, what was my engineer thinking? And you just gotta live with it. The recent was in Abu Dhabi 12-hour. Set out from like 2-bar pressure.
Oh gosh.
It's like, what the hell is he doing? I was so angry, dude. Oh my god. You're stuck there for like 80 minutes because in the Abu Dhabi 12-hour there's no time limit.
Yeah. Oh, there's no stint time. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no stint time. So far, these Porsches cannot find a way past. And they are miles quicker. But it just
Yeah.
shows how difficult Suzuka is to overtake. In the 10-hour in real life, it's much easier because if you have new tires, there's literally a 7-second difference between lap times, so you drive around the outside wherever you want. 12 hours on Saturday, 6 hours on Sunday. Chris is going to be my engineer for both. No, not really. Gotta let the troops sleep, you know?
Yeah.
The 6 hour will not be my finest moment. That's why Ulti is doing 4 out of the 6 hours, I think, or 5. Something ridiculous like that. But he's flying high. He's just won the biggest race in SA, so he's stoked.
This rain's not turned up, is it?
No, phone the weatherman. It is getting darker though. Do I have my lights on?
You do, mate.
Are you in the box watching me, dude?
I am. I'm watching this corner behind. See how he's getting on.
Yeah, it's gonna ram into me again here. They're so good on the brakes, I can't brake like that. I'm not willing to risk the loss of lap time. Because if you miss the apex, there goes the lap time.
Yeah.
How are you finding the update? Loving it! I can't feel much to be
Gaining
honest.
on the car ahead is sector 3.
To be honest, I can't feel much difference besides the curves. 2 or 1.7. Josh, how long has this Porsche been out? A long time? Because they're very quick.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. The data's not showing up for some reason. He says he's 24 laps behind the leader, so what's that, 15 laps minimum?
What if you click on the timetable and then click on his name?
Yeah, it's messed up. Some of the guys are showing all their times, some are showing none. And
Oh,
he's showing.
classic. He's showing none, yeah?
Yeah.
It means he didn't start the race.
Ah, okay.
Right.
The more you learn.
I'm just deducing, just thinking about the programming language. But because I don't know that for a fact, I just think that to be true.
I mean, I know the team, I know the driver, and the second Porsche back, and he's a quick guy naturally.
Okay.
He gave me a good setup, quite lovely actually.
Oh yeah? Whoopsie. Well, they're both trying to have a go, and I'm waiting. Meanwhile, Chris Hook in the Honda up front is pulling away considerably. Of course, it's not free axle. You can't have everything for free, mate. It's not that expensive either. I think the ACC toolkit is $15 or something. Why do I never drive the Porsche? No reason. I just don't have time to do everything. I can't do all of the cars in ACC, all of the cars in Gran Turismo, all of the cars in iRacing. I can barely do all 3 games at once. So once the Mercedes setups are out for the Academy, I'll switch to that car for a while. How's this train behind me, gents? Oh, this guy's now he's getting frustrated. He's like, come on!
You've got yourself a truly train there, mate.
I am Yano truly at his finest moments. Now I've got to run the long lines, overslow the apex. Really frustrate the guy. He's gonna try and move here. So this is the guy, he's actually on fresh tires. He's got a much bigger advantage.
Oh, he's weaving everywhere, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh. Massive train going.
How are you still in front?
Park in the bus.
Losing pressure on the left front.
Oh no, pressure, I've got a puncture.
Oh, shit. That can happen?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the move. No!
Send it past his teammate. Oh, contact.
Yes, Josh! Yes! This is so fun.
So far, it doesn't look like if you do have a puncture, it's a very slow puncture.
Yeah.
So, just keep going. Although you're going to run out of fuel in 3 laps.
That's okay.
Seems to be squirming a lot, that guy.
Yeah, forcing him to
Back
push
in the
hard.
bus.
Hey Rowan, thanks for the membership, dude. Much appreciated, my man. Woo!
Actually, your front left is coming down quite a bit, but just
Yeah, it is. Let's try to ride into the puncture.
ride it till the puncture or it runs out of fuel.
Go, Josh! Yes, mate! Woo! Look at that! Look at this! Oh!
I know where to go.
You know, he spent 8 laps or 10 laps behind me, Josh. Not a single piece of contact. 3 corners with you, and we've got a drive-through. I'm messing with you.
And that's, what would Senna say to that, you know what I mean? Up and cliched.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
gap.
very in ACC. In ACC, it's very simple. With the driving views that we use, I just can't see you, mate. I can only see out of a tiny little letterbox because YouTube insists that I use this frickin' view. It has helped with the FOV comments, by the way. But I did mute the keyword FOV. The thing is, when I mute the comments, I can still see them as an admin. And they have definitely reduced. So it's just made my life less stressful. Okay, Josh, your turn. Try overtake the slow puncture boy. You've got 2 laps actually. How is that elastic lag?
There's a lot, isn't there?
Wow.
Track limits, please, Dan. Thank you.
Oh,
he
good
panicked.
start.
The pressure.
Look at that, no track limit warning.
Drive-through penalty for exceeding track limits.
Okay.
You gotta try.
Gaining on the driver ahead in sector 3.
Gaining on the driver in sector 3, no shit.
Personal best.
And it tells you it's my personal best. ACC, what are you doing? Chris, look at this. Dude. Guys, this is important. I got a drive-through. Okay, I'm running out of fuel.
Yeah.
Look, I can't change my fuel numbers, dude.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to change your fuel numbers because it's a drive-through.
But dude, if you get a drive-through on your in-lap and you're on the limit of tires,
Yes. Well, it's the same in reality as well. If you get a drive-through,
I mean the tires fuel.
yeah.
You can serve the drive-through after you have 3 laps to do it.
Oh, true. No, but if you
Jesus,
Hang
have
on,
you ever been in motorsport?
no, but I'm saying, if you can uncheck the penalty, see if it comes up.
Negative, yes. Okay,
Yeah, cool.
that's important. It's important to know that. So what are we going? For 90 liters. And we're going to double these tires.
You can go 90 liters. You can go more if you want. Because it's a bit. Are we going to go for another? How long do you want to go for?
Well, let's just put in the 90
Yeah, 90.
and see what the tires feel like. You can go whenever you want, dude. You don't have to hang around.
No, I'm enjoying this. So
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Oh, still waiting for this guy to get me. Ah, hangs on. Ah! Jesus, I just made it.
Dude.
That was on the limit. When Renat got the penalty, that's it. Huh? Yeah, Barcelona last year we got a penalty that was absolute nonsense.
Was that the sprint race that you won and then got a penalty for? Oh no, wait, no, that was that's the endurance. Sorry.
That was endurance,
Yeah.
New suspension feels good in that we have felt no change, and if you have a smooth driving style, you're good to go. If you go past the scrub radius, you're screwed.
Come on, go.
Alright, you have to engage in here. Okay, anyway,
Yep.
we have to do the drive-through. Okay, so the double starts now. Eduardo, I'm happy because we're having fun. There's no pressure,
Yellow flag is acted.
and yeah, what can I say? When there's no pressure, everyone's chilled and smiling. I won't be like this on Saturday. I'll be like driving like this, and be like, oh my god, like can I turn in here? Oh, suddenly the car has such big oversteer. Like what happened to the setup? You know, that kind of stuff.
Have we worked out what pads we're going to run yet? Is it for set 2 or?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
I decided to do my refueling first, and now on this lap I'm going to serve my drive-through. Car still feels good.
Dave, can you do me a favour actually on this lap?
Yeah.
Can you see the stint time in the top left corner? Is there a stint time? So it's just blocked
No.
on your screen. Okay, never mind.
We've got
It's because it's a single practice server. Okay.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's-
Yeah.
rain in sector 3.
Yeah, I just picked it up. It's got a little bit of vapor. Serving drive-through. Ah! Shit.
Serving double drive-through.
Looks like it.
Oh dear.
Edsam, if you have an aggressive driving style, if you turn past the scrub radius, you will apparently get more tire wear, which is actually fair enough. It's realistic. A lot of lap time can be gained in this game by using the front tires to slow the car. Chris and I have always wondered about this.
The penalty is now cleared.
Yeah.
Penalty. Okay.
Oh,
What?
is that cleared? Does that come? No, it couldn't have been bothered. There's no server admin, I see.
No.
Okay, so that's probably just what happens when you do a drive-through.
Yeah, I think that happened last time.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, we're just gonna do like 10 laps on this stint of tires.
Yeah.
Just to see.
Cool. Yeah, just for fun.
Chris Hook, one is, he's the server admin. He's the guy who was on the phone the other day. Oh, but he's not.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Good night, Blake. Jeez, it's already 9:30. Time for another attempt at defending on double stinted tires. Fuel makes a big difference to the top speed in this game.
Yeah.
Wow, the water's now running up the screen. I don't remember it doing that last time. It means I don't have to use the wiper. This Honda's a threat for the race win, by the way.
Oh, really?
In terms of pace, yes.
Okay.
The yellow Porsche is behind me again. Is it really? No, it's just another yellow Porsche. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's all, driver. I was getting on the power too aggressively. Time to activate second TC. Oh, that Porsche is going. Jesus, he lost it big time. Definitely wet in sector 2. Wetter. Ah, Racing Sim Tools worked on Chris's setup in the Honda. He's got information that he hasn't been sharing with us in the Discord. Zach, you're out! That's it! You're done. You and Jimmy P and your RLM affiliations, says the sponsor of the event. You're out. It's over. Dream is over.
Dave, actually, since it's becoming wet, do you want to try engine map 5? Just for fun.
What's engine map 5?
That is the wet map, the most aggressive wet map. So it doesn't make any difference to fuel consumption, but it will make a difference to the throttle map.
I can't change my engine map.
Oh, you can't? Okay. Alright, because you're running out of buttons on your wheel.
Yeah, I can't do it. Oh my gosh. I've definitely lost grip, but I'm driving it like it's dry. So let me just calm down and try and drive this way then. Josh, how are you doing?
Doing alright, mate. Chris, just come back on the engine map mode. I tend to find that you can get away with 2 or 3 on in like wet conditions. I don't know if that actually has an impact or not, but
2 or 3 will just have an effect on the so 2 is slightly slower with an aggressive throttle map, and 3 is got a slightly more aggressive throttle map.
right.
So they won't actually make a difference. So they're just throttle map adjustments. They're not engine map. It's a bit confusing Yeah, it's a bit confusing because basically in this game the engine map and the throttle map are effectively changed using the same setting.
Yeah.
I have binded my MFD. Oh yeah, I can actually change it then, you're right. I didn't think about that. I can change it here, Chris.
Yeah, cool.
Somewhere there. Maybe find it.
Engine map, just below TC Cup.
Got it.
So engine map 5, you said?
4.
5.
5.
5. 5 is the first wet map.
But I don't think that's the problem. I think my tires are the problem.
Yeah,
I'm starting to lose 10 kilometers in the front.
but it's just to see if it's better. And actually 5 is similar to 2 and 3 as well, so...
Ah, okay. Things you learn.
Basically, I just need to stop talking. That's where the pace has gone.
Yeah.
For those of you wondering about me not using my windscreen wiper, I hate using my windscreen wiper. Oh my god.
Actually, there is a rain indicator in the car. It looks like just above the tire pressures.
Yes, that's where Chris was getting his Josh was getting his readings from.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is TC always used in rain? In GT3s, yes. Definitely. It's weird that they show a drying line in wet conditions. Because it's the other way around. The only fast person on the racetrack right now is Josh Martin.
I don't know, mate. I've been held up by an Aston. So.
Just send him. Because that Honda is no longer pulling away. So he's also struggling like me. Because I can see him. He hasn't disappeared. When we exit Degner, I can see him going into... What's the hairpin called? Honda corner, I think. Something like that. Who owns this track? Honda or Toyota? No, Toyota own Fuji.
Yes.
This is
Yeah,
owned by
I'm
Honda.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Honda owns Suzuka. Because that has that day with all the historic cars here.
I'm getting a lot of lag, which is severely affecting my vision. Combined with the stupid windscreen wiper, which I also hate in real life.
Is the lag from network or PC?
Oh!
Oh! Oh shit. Okay, noted for next time.
30 days back at it again.
Oh god.
Don't get so close. Sorry. Go, Chris. We go again. Look at my tires. Are your tires
Yeah,
blue?
I've 25 psi at the lowest. Don't
Yeah.
Yeah. It is wet though,
So is the wetness of the track going to be indicated by the appearance of a dry line?
Yeah, you get it, yeah. The dry lines only appear when it stops raining and you've done like mega hours of driving on the track. Not mega hours, I'm actually talking shit. But usually like a whole race stint. Like the support race has to create a dry line. So Josh, give me a lowdown on your fuel and stuff.
Currently on first 6 litres, use 20.
Tire life?
Tyres, apart from being stone cold, are looking okay.
yeah. Did you go on new how many laps have you done on new
These were a brand new set, so what's that, about 7 laps I've done on them.
Okay.
for 20 litres? Yeah.
The fuel usage is down to 3.08 as well, so it's dropped slightly.
Yeah.
I'm on 2.98. What are you doing, Josh? You're out of the Le Mans program.
Lift and coast, right?
Lift and coast, baby.
I'm in map 1 at the moment, to be fair, so that's probably why.
Yeah, but we could, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like being on map 4. Mr. Engineer!
And for map 5. Okay, fine.
5.
Go back to map 1.
Okay, so there's a massive disadvantage to doubling the tires when it gets cold.
Okay.
Think about that. So maybe doubling the tire in the evening and not the nights. Something we have to consider, dude, because I got no answer to Josh right now. So Josh, what is your predicted lap time?
I'm well off pace at the moment, 205. I've been lapping and it's 204 range. Got a couple laps, see if we can bring it down. Just sliding everywhere.
Oh, he's almost hit me. Oh my sweet lord. Did you see that, Chris?
I've just seen it now.
What's up, Mikey?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm hanging on for dear life here. This rain is very un-Japanese. In Japan,
But
it's
in
like,
that it's light.
yes, there's no such thing. In Japan, it's an on-off switch. The first laps I did of Suzuka were in the rain. It was like, welcome, have fun. Oh, that's wide. Alrighty. Finding like a little bit of a love tap in the entry to the final chicane. This guy has got supreme pace, but... Oh, the train is coming. I'm sitting on nothing tires.
Falling behind the car in front in sector 2.
No.
Oh, there they go. Jeez, the graphics are mental. They are mental in this game. The reflections off the windscreen from the lighting. And now, as we go past the Ferris wheel, it's like, are you joking? The best is the sunset here. When you come around here, the sun goes through the trees there, like in real life. It's ridiculous.
Awesome.
And we just lost the Porsche. That's another Porsche that we had for breakfast. Another piggy. Joshua, are we catching you? Did you just make a mistake? You did.
Yeah, I'm making adjustments. I'm gonna jump onto wets and see how they.
What you're saying is you know Nico Rosberg, yeah?
Yeah, basically, mate. Got some bodywork being repaired as well. I don't know who did that.
Me too. Don't let the team owner see that. It's gonna be bleak. Super be quick. We've actually been very fast today, mate, but I'm double stinting the tires now. And I think in the rain it wasn't the right solution. But in the linear conditions, we've been really, really, really quick.
Picked up a launcher as well.
Jesus.
Although, to be fair, I was smacking the curb quite a bit.
Did you just box, Joshua?
I did, mate. Boxed for wets.
Alright, of course. Oh, Audi gets him. And he's about to get me too. Oh! And I just got a safety rating for that. This is just...
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Dear engineer, we've had low tire pressures since
Yeah,
the moment we left the pits.
Yes.
Someone in the comments incorrectly said I used the T300 pedals. No, I used the TLCMs. Josh, you're also on the TLCMs, yeah?
I'm indeed, so yeah.
What calibration do you have? Brake calibration? Brake force?
Question. I didn't get posted today. I want to say it's 70 or 80.
Say 70 is the default. If you want more control, woohoo, then go to 80 for ACC and iRacing. what chat stream software? I'm using Streamlabs. Oh my god, Chris, how many more laps on these tires?
You said we wanted to do 10 laps, yeah?
Pretty much. But it's been
Yeah.
inconclusive, man.
It has been because, well, we were running in the wet, so...
Yeah.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, we'll chat more about strategy
Okay.
in a bit, yeah.
If it rains at night... Woo.
That would be fun.
No, I'm saying, and we're doubling tires, we're in shit.
Oh, yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
What we need to do is, if we know it's going to be dry, if the weather says... Oh, this is too late. Oh, Jesus, how am I going to hang on to this one? We just have to be careful with what the weather is saying to us.
Yeah.
But you'll be able to see that, Chris, won't you, as a spectator, yeah?
Should be able to, yeah.
Sweet.
If his computer survives.
If my gaming laptop survives this race. To be fair, my puny gaming laptop has the same card in your PC, so
Really?
yeah.
So if one of you dies, then you both die.
Yeah.
Oh man, the wets are still overheating massively.
Yeah, it's probably
Way too early. The 211 is the crossover.
Ah,
I'm reading comments. I'm going off the track, got it! One-handed catch.
very bad.
Yeah, that's the opposite of me right here. 24.8. This doesn't happen in real life. Not like this at least. As long as you've got some heat, then you actually fly in the rain. The Perel is very good in wet conditions. Chris, why do you think I've stopped getting track limit warnings?
That's a good question. The race is still going on, right?
Yeah.
Because we've just finished 10 laps.
There's a
Can you
car
do
in
me a
sector
favor? Can you do me a favor? This is genuine. I'm genuinely curious now. Can you just be ridiculous on track limits?
Yeah. Let's cut the chicane again.
Don't cut the chicane, or well, you can cut the chicane, but just
No, I'll cut Degner.
Yeah, cut. Well, do a cut like you would. That would be marginal. Otherwise, if that makes sense.
Copy that. Okay, no, so here's another question that we have to answer. Let's say we're doubling tires. We don't have to do a full stint on those tires, Chris.
Yes.
We can do... Okay, so that's what you wanted to talk to me about.
Yes.
That's why he earns the big bucks. What? Okay, usually we get track limits there. But didn't.
Yeah. I have a feeling that because it's now wet and because you're in general slower, the track limit warnings aren't happening.
Yeah, the way the system works is it takes a new average every 3 laps, I think is what they said. I was talking to, was it Giorgio?
Gergo.
Gergo. Yeah, I'm sure that's what he was saying, is it takes it off your fastest lap, and then as long as you don't gain time, you won't get a penalty. Because for the SRO stuff, they were just saying basically if your track extender will ever lift off, then you won't get a penalty.
Yeah.
So so as long as James puts in an absolute blinder for a lap at the start, I can track extend models then, that'll be great.
There's always lag at the chicane. Josh,
Yes.
keep pushing, mate.
Mate, if you could see my tyres.
Keep pushing.
You should see our tires.
Thanks,
Josh.
Chris. Okay, Chris, this isn't us versus them, hey? You're also his engineer, buddy.
Radio silence for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hear nothing from me throughout the entire trip.
I've had an engineer like that. And you even ask him questions and he doesn't reply. He just looks like, and I've seen him behave with the other drivers. So when I was out the car and the other driver would ask a question, he'd just look at us and be like, why can't he just shut up and drive? Like, why does he need to know that? We're like, dude, when we're asking you something, it's like a pressure release valve. Car behind me couldn't keep up, so. Josh, are you Scottish? No, you're not.
I am, mate.
You are Scottish.
I am.
Oh my god. So we're both not from this island.
Oh, right, yeah.
Alright.
Well, I mean, Scotland technically is, isn't it?
Stop stretching the truth, bro. We all watched Braveheart. We saw how that ended. Huh? That was a documentary, by the way. Don't know if you know that. You're a bit young to remember.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Acted by an Australian.
Well, so Mel Gibson really was in that field.
Yes. Dude, yes, of course. But he was in the field so they could shoot the movie, you see? I'm not completely wrong with my answer. Okay, since there's no track limits, full send. Right?
Yeah.
Pressure loss on the right.
Pressure lost on the right front. Get knotted. I'm coming for you. Josh, what
Pressure
was
loss
that?
on the- Yeah, well,
Josh,
I don't think it...
what happened there, Josh?
I was just, I don't know, man.
What's that?
I think the car set up badly.
What's that?
Watch out.
Oh!
I had to return the favor, mate. Oh, I almost returned the favor to this guy.
Oh,
Jesus, I almost took out this Audi.
Why is he going so slow?
Jesus. We've reached that crossover point where it's a bit too wet.
yeah.
Damn it, man! You held on to it. I wanted to see a ping pong down the main straight. Mess up everyone else's stint. Oh, the understeer.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh, no.
Pressure loss on the right rear.
Now right rear is losing pressure. It's all punctures here, boys. That's also something to keep in mind when we do have used tires.
Yeah.
Hello.
Chris, can I make a request on
Try.
rejoins?
A request of?
Can we get Jackie Stewart in the chat, please?
Yeah. I'm trying the ACC's driving style to warm up the fronts. I can definitely feel that the fronts are losing pressure like through the steering wheel. That's pretty cool, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't spin out here, Josh.
Whoa.
Don't do a Cubitzer. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, that's brave. Oh!
Oh, he's going for the send. I'm holding on to it. Oh, nudging. We've got our motorsports budget, so it's okay. Ah! Sorry, buddy. Still haven't gotten past me. Just running those long AF. We're still catching this Audi. But then again, someone behind us is catching us, so... This pressure loss seems pretty real.
Yeah. But it's slow, just drive with it. If it becomes catastrophic, then
Yeah.
you know to worry. But
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh, someone ran out of talent.
oh,
What happened? Oh, you've seen it late, of course.
yeah, I'm seeing it like 3 seconds after.
Josh, are you still in the wets, mate? Are they coming back to you?
Very slowly, yeah, the fronts are starting to come back in.
So, Chris, I mean, theoretically by now, he shouldn't have wets, right? They should be shredded.
Yes.
Oh, I'm about to shred my underbody. Oh, hangs on.
I mean, it is squirming under power quite a bit, to be fair.
Just
What are
turn up.
your
Losing
pressure
pressure on
like?
the rear.
1 second, yeah. We update.
I basically have 3 punctures now, and the kid from Scotland. Let's just put it to you this way. Let's put it to you this way. He wasn't the main actor in Braveheart.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, they're sitting at 34, 35.
Okay, operating window is 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Was it an invite-only race? No, if you're part of the RLM website, redlinemotorsport.co.uk, then you will see the calendars and you can enter and all that. What's that, Josh? What's that?
That's a move under brake.
What's that? Oh!
Come on, mate.
Park it on the apex, mate. Collision penalty. 2 teammates knocked themselves out of the RLM Suzuka 12H because they nuclear bombed their safety ratings. Woo! Where are you going? Where are you going?
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh, he's gone.
Is it?
This isn't the Gran Turismo safety rating system, so it should be fine. As much as I love Gran Turismo,
Yeah, that thing is... If you don't have the speed to not get rammed, you're screwed.
yeah.
How do I turn on my rain lights, I wonder?
Try the
You can
panel.
open them and yeah, the panel.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm running wide while trying to
can even put your indicators on if you want. Just run the whole stint with both indicators on.
Yeah. Some people in the forums in Discord have been accusing me of being an amateur, so I think I'm gonna do that. The right indicator. Oh no! Thought I could get you there, Josh. I still think this is slick conditions. If you put on a new set of slicks now, you go faster. We're still not in that wet range. How many racing cars on the grid for Saturday? I think 52. Quite a lot.
Don't do it.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh, it's gone.
Sorry, mate.
It's alright, mate.
What's the safety rate? What's the minimum safety rating you need for this race?
60 something.
Okay, you're still fine. I think.
Josh, that time I wasn't meant to overtake you. I mean, knock you out. So that was just pure driver error. I wasn't meant
Yellow
to.
flag in sector
Sorry,
2.
mate. I'm gonna box for dries and see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex, so far we haven't had the graining issue, to be honest. We were very consistent in our dry stint. This is a different story. We're not double stinting the tires, so... Actually, if you can get graining in the rain as well. Because it's all about the tires sliding across the surface and creating build-up of rubber, which doesn't get taken off, basically. So...
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
Chris, at what point do you want this experiment to end?
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for you, man. If you want to end it, we can end it because we've now done 47 laps on these tires.
Jesus.
So, and you've done 16 laps. No, sorry. 18 laps in this current stint. So yeah.
Super heavy rain for a minute, apparently.
Jeez, well done for deducing the different icons.
Yeah.
It is getting worse though. Josh, you may have just gone at the wrong time. Seriously.
I'm blaming my engineer for this, right, Chris? You know.
All my fault.
Dear YouTubers, there's a crossover time window. If you underneath that time window, stay on the tire that you're on. If you go slower, then change. And at the moment, we're still in this mixed up time window. That's why Josh was on the wets and I could hang onto him and he could hang onto me. So it just depended on the lap. So it meant that we were in the crossover section. RDG, what are my feelings on the updates? I haven't really felt a big difference in anything really. And we haven't experienced any bad tire wear, so. Yesterday I did like 4 hours of driving to confirm that our academy setups were still safe, and it looks like they are. I just enjoy blocking people, Chris. I like seeing them struggle to pass me when I'm so far off the pace.
That's good practice for the race, fair enough.
This is good practice for real life. This is where the real value of the simulator comes in. Is the defensive stuff, the overtaking maneuvers, hitting people at hairpins, hitting people on the straights, bump and runs. Yeah, a lot of people in ACC go past the scrub radius like this to get the car to turn, and it's unrealistic in real life. And apparently, I haven't confirmed it because I can't drive that way, but apparently Aris has changed that. I can't get over this, the dirt on the windscreen. Oh, hello slide, hello. No ways I'm letting you through, dude. Hey, GT Plus, morning mate, how you doing, Kev? Alex, this is the double stint. You're watching the double stint, mate. Oh, you're saying that the underscary guys are, yeah. But they'll adjust very quickly. The top guys, they are quick no matter what the driving style is required. That's why they're aliens. Maybe you'll get one or two who can't adapt, and they're only fast in ACC. But the aliens that I know in this game are fast in every freaking game. So.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
But I can't drive a quick lap in ACC. As soon as I go past the scrub radius, I have my old mentor Claudio just screaming at me in my head. The scrub radius, David, you've gone past it. It's so obvious. That's why you're so far off the pace. How far off the pace am I, Claudio? 1/10. You fucking nowhere. Jesus, I'm 1/10 away. Yeah, you should be 1/10 ahead. Oh, Christ. All that talking shit. Is that not Claudio or is that not Claudio? Right?
Yeah.
Where was he, Claudio? He was completely nowhere. What was... Oh, okay, so like what, half a second? No, he was like 2/10 away.
Yeah,
It's
but
like-
it's karting. But it's karting, man. You should be, you know, up there.
Chris, only one person can do the fastest lap time, dude.
We do love Claudio, though.
I love Claudio to bits. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Claudio is the reason I can drive.
And he's the reason I'm an engineer, probably.
Yeah, he's one of my driving heroes, no question. And that whole attitude that you 1/10 off the pace, you effing nowhere,
Yellow flag.
that's stuck with me forever. Even to this day in GTs, when I'm half a second away, I'm ready to commit suicide because Claudio is in my head, telling me, David, what are you doing? It was just not acceptable to be slow with him. He was so strict about being focused and on the pace. And the cool thing with Claudio was if you gave him even a small window to have a reason why you were slow, like you just happened to pick up your phone and like move it off the toolbox, you'd be like, you're on your phone the whole day. So you couldn't even touch your phone in terms of distractions. Just no excuses. It was amazing. I wish he was my coach to this day. No joking. Gunnar, yeah, I've given up the war against people like you, mate. I'm sick and tired of the FOV suggestions. So I'm like, you know what? It's no harm. It looks terrible.
Pressure on the right front.
because I can't see out the side of my windows. But if it stops me from looking at comments and answering the same question over and over, then my life will be better. So here we are in the granny view. This is the granny view. Scrub radius or slip angle? Scrub radius. Chris, is it the same thing? Is it just a different way of saying the same thing?
I usually use the term slip angle rather than scrub radius.
Okay, I got scrub radius from Claudio. Josh, how are your lap times, dude?
I'm in the box, mate. I could not get the drives to activate this up. They were just lighting constantly.
Okay.
Not getting any temp on them. It's concerning.
Dave, this is completely up to you, but you can come in when you want, unless you want to continue doing defensive driving practice and
No.
on 20 psi tires.
True. They just said I should get a crew chief. I got one. I don't need the app. I got Chris.
Also, the in-game has now said that the wet tire is
Yeah.
opposite.
But I tested that the other day. It's not accurate. I can't see if this guy is on wets or not. In real life, you can see because there's like lines in the tire, and your lights shine at their tires, so you can see like, oh shit, he's on wets. I'm on slicks. I'm screwed.
Losing pressure on the right rear.
But I think we've had enough off-track moments. So Chris, engineer, strategist,
Yeah.
what do we do now?
Well, I've pretty much. Well, the thing I would like to have a look is the wear rates in the actual setup window, because that's really the only way we can see it.
What if I told you that I didn't have data on?
Oh, that's fine. Look, that's fine. Honestly, because
You have the lap times there.
I've got the lap times, and actually, what we want to see, you can't really see in the data. So.
That was on the limit again. Where's Claudio? I need Claudio in the box, in the thing. What tires we go?
Claudio's in the chat.
No, he's not. Yes! Claudio! That's beautiful. That's so cool. Tell them about scrub radius, Claudio. Ah, Chris, I don't put fuel. Shit! I forgot to refill. That can't happen in the race, dude. What's the problem?
Hang on. You've just changed tires.
Yeah, to wets.
Oh, okay. I was thinking actually going into the setup window so that I could actually have a look at the wear rates, because I don't think you can have a look at them. Well, you can't have a look at them in the car, so do you mind escaping out?
Yes, that was tire set 3, so we can still check it.
Oh, can you? Okay, cool. No
Are
worries then.
the values still flipped,
Let's go,
or
there we go.
they've been fixed now? So,
I don't know.
because there was
Ah,
apparently a
how many
glitch.
laps did I do there? It feels like I did a million laps.
You did 50 laps on those tires, and you did 21 laps in that stint.
Felt like I did it double. I'm more thirsty from talking to you. To you two geniuses. We can't look at the setup. Hang on, wait. We can look at the setup, but my dear followers, my fellow engineers, all 900 of them watching the stream, cannot. So, Chris, what do you want to know? Wear rates.
Although I don't know where you see it. I'm assuming it's in tires. that would be a
Dude,
good
if I
place to
tell
start.
you, you won't believe it actually.
Okay.
Okay, front left, write this down.
Yeah.
2.79, 2.81, and 2.83. You just tell me
Okay.
where.
Yep.
Okay. Wear rate on the right. Oh, the reason I'm not showing you the setup is because this setup is for sale and it would be unfair to the people who bought it if I suddenly showed it to everyone on YouTube. So that's the reason why. Okay. Wear rate front right, 2.81, 2.79, 2.77. Sorry. Jorge. Left rear 2.78, 2.80, 2.81.
Yep.
Right rear 2.82, 2.80, 2.79.
Okay.
And the front tires have light graining.
Right. Okay, so that's very positive, I think,
Yeah.
because
After a double on those tires.
after a double, okay, fair enough. But 20 of those laps were in wet conditions,
Yeah.
but still, we've got plenty of tyre left. Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I can report on here.
Fuel consumption, well, actually,
It's 3.01. 3.011616.
yeah. But that's similar to the car. It started to go up towards the end of the stint when I think you had a lot more wheel spin.
Oh yeah. Okay, and back to the stream we go.
Cool.
So what do we do now? I think we're done.
To be honest, I'm happy.
I'm done now. I can't do another lap. I'm losing my head.
Yep.
I've done like 4 of these full stints. This is my first double, so this is like hour number 5. I've done a full stint in the wet, full stint in the dry, and now this double, which is mixed, which is quite good. Pad and disc wear.
Oh, actually, yes.
Okay, so I'll read
That I
those
would
to you.
like. You're still in game, eh?
I'm still here,
Oh.
bro. I haven't said goodbye
but-
to my viewers. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, but you're in game in the stream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, you were. Okay, right. Cool.
Oh,
Sorry.
dude, I have telemetry labs.
Oh, cool.
We
But it
can
will
do
only-
the telemetry.
But we'll only.
Sorry, what's that?
Oh my god.
I've lost my mind. I've overdone it.
He's
Cooked.
finished.
I'm finished.
Finished.
Pad wear is 19.27 at the front and 16 at the rear. Disc wear is 20.2 at the rear and 23 at the front.
Sorry, can you repeat the pad wear at the rear?
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, let's start again. Scratch it all out.
Yes.
Front pad wear, it's 19.2.
Yeah.
Disc wear is 23 at the front.
Yeah.
Pad wear is 16 at the rear and 20.2 on the disc.
Okay.
Someone said, yeah, you can wear them out, but you can change them during a pit stop. If you change them in the stop, you're dead. So what?
Yeah.
I think it's
45 seconds.
yeah. So I think the reason that they're so high on the wear is, where do you even check your pads? Where do you set your brake discs?
You set the pads in. I want to say.
strategy, isn't it?
Oh, they're on 1 and
Is
1.
it?
They're on 1 and 1.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's probably
So they
why
should be on
they're
2.
quite high.
Yeah, but
Should be on
I haven't
2.
experienced any issue with brake wear, performance drop in that. Okay, so let me just. How long does that take to change? Why isn't it changing?
How long does what take to change?
I suppose you guys can see this screen because it makes no difference. Yeah. No, but why isn't it changing?
Why is what not changing? Oh, in car.
Yeah, but I changed the pads.
Yes. Have you saved?
Which one is it, Chris?
No, hang on. No.
It's this one. Let me just delete this other spelling error one so I'm not be confused. But now my final has got weights on, so we must just remember to choose the right tires for the race.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so the pad wear is still on 19.2.
Yeah, but but no, it's still on 19.2 because those are the values from the last pit stop or the last time you were in the car. But those values are basically taken from when the car comes to a stop and all the values are recorded.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, they're not instantaneous. Oh,
Chris-
is this the number six? Is this the number 6 Porsche?
No,
Because
this is 91 Porsche. This is the
we
leader.
did want to have a look. We did want to have a look at the 6 as well.
Yeah, this guy's quite has a consistent drop off. Look, 209, 208, 208, 209, 209, 211, 11, 11. So compared to his pace, considering I was talking crap the whole time, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it was only really the last 5, 6 laps of your stint that really things went off the rails.
Yeah. But mentally more than anything.
Mm.
Okay, so this guy's quick. Look, he didn't do any pit stop. Oh, there's a pit stop. So there's one pit stop. Bang, 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 bang. Another pit stop. What is he doing? And then another pit stop. And then his...
Short runs.
Yeah, why is he doing short runs? And then his friend... (216, 207, 209, da da da). Look, pit stop, boom. Where's that pit stop? Shit, where did it go? Oh, there it is. 224, 224. So lap 17, he stopped, and then came out, and I don't know what happened to the pace. Maybe that could have been a teammate swap. Doesn't look like it though. Oh, we're in the single server.
Yeah, we're in the single practice, so it won't be.
Yeah. And they're quite quick in the rain. But we were also... No, this is the time when he was behind us, dude.
Yeah, but bear in mind, that's on slicks, but look how new those slicks are. They've only done 14 laps or something.
Yeah.
So...
Okay, we're doing one more run. Sorry. Gotta put the work in.
Cool, no worries. This is a wet run. Confirm? Yes.
Yeah, this is a wet run with everyone else on track. So let's find someone that we can follow. Okay, I'm gonna go to 60 liters of fuel, just to go into a nice window, a better window. Okay.
Yep. Copy.
Roger, Roger. It could be that we have to stop for tires anyway and not fuel, but I don't think so. It takes so long for the crossover. It's not like in real life. It's too progressive here. It's too linear.
Yeah. We will talk more about strategy after the stream.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, guys.
I love that Claudio tuned into the stream. That's the best thing ever.
I also love how he tuned in literally just after.
We were praising you, Claudio. We were literally praising you. And then you tuned in afterwards. That's devastating.
Right, I'm gonna call it an evening.
Oh my god, you slacker.
Mate, look, I keep getting punted off, so, you know. I need some time.
By who?
Have some talks with the team, you know. See if we can maybe shuffle the team about before Saturday. But,
we've already done that twice, mate.
I know, but you're still in the team, so.
But you're still in the team.
No worries, but I will speak to you soon.
Alright, mate.
Low tire
Cool.
pressure, stay away from
Just
curbs.
Oh, dude, you know what I forgot to do? Okay, first of all, we're on dry tires, so let's write that off right now.
Yes, you've also forgot to put the game on the stream.
That's okay. Because I have to change the setup anyway.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh my god. Okay, tires, weights. Thank you. Tire pressures, 30. 28.5, let's say. We should have a pre-saved weight setup.
Mm.
I'm gonna do it right now, actually.
Pre-saved, what, just wet tires?
Yeah, in case we're starting in the rain, we don't want to like panic set, you know?
Yes, true. And then, yeah, and then suddenly although, It's a tyre set, so you can't put mismatching wet and dry tyres.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't change for the wet because you're in the middle of the race. So we're going to use the dry setup in the rain if it rains during the 12-hour. Claudio, if you're still watching, we're doing a 12-hour race on Saturday. It's quite a big one. And Claudio, we've been testing for weeks now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, here's my friend again. Oh, this is what tires feel like. Holy crap, the car's so... it's so pointy. It's like too good now. Oh my god, no. This is ridiculous. I can feel it moving on the blocks. That's insane. I can feel the blocks, dude. Because I spent so long on those shutter push tires. No, man, this isn't rain. This is slicks, dude. This is slicks with high pressure, I'm telling you now. Whoa! Maybe not. But this feels like it's moving on the trade block. Oh, look at those graphics, dude. Holy crap. Oh, hello, Understeer, my little friend. I don't think it's wet conditions. We have to be doing 213s for 2.
Yep.
And look at those, yeah, look at the tire pressures.
Yeah, you're overheating.
Dude, I'm just touching the steering wheel and it's turning. This is bizarre. Okay, box, strategy change. We're gonna do... Look, and basically, if I turn off the windscreen wiper, there's barely any development of it. So let's just go up with the dry pressures while going through 130R. I mean, why not, you know? Let's just not look at the screen at all. Oh, hello.
Slow car ahead.
Did I just speed in the pit lane? No, I didn't. I was looking for these tire pressures. So we're just going to start high, dude, because it's cold.
Yep.
Turn off everything else. Don't add any fuel. Don't add any fuel. It's a bit difficult to judge when there's a car in the way. Preet, you can't change compounds. It's just slick or wet. Brett Noble works with a little interface that's really confusing. Bottom left you can see it says change driver. That's kind of... Zubzi, yeah, but we're not testing wet setups, we're testing the dry setups in the rain. Claudio, yeah, we're testing for the 12-hour. This is test day number 5 million. The beauty of sim racing is you can just test as much as you want. It's really interesting that way. But it's also kind of like, I don't know, what would you say, like swag. Because you can just develop muscle memory for the track and everything for the car.
Yeah.
You perfect every single parameter.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yeah, it is. It's insane the optimization you can go into in sim racing.
It's too much.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the organizers can't control it because if they don't set up a server for you, then you'll just set up your own server.
Yeah, just practice offline.
Okay, maybe it's not wets yet. Maybe it's wets on. We have to know this stuff, Chris. Yeah, I hope you're writing this down.
Yeah, I am writing this down. I'm writing down what pressures we are on, what the track temperature is, etc.
Copy.
Bear in mind that this is your out lap.
Thank
so
you.
Just let the tyres get up to temperature and then we'll make an evaluation.
Oh. It's still too much on the racing line, everything. In grip conditions like this, you cannot take the racing line in real life. Through here, you'd be lifting big time. Otherwise, you just understeer into a wall. Okay, now I'm understeering into a wall. Jesus. So whatever this guy's on in front of us, he's not pulling away on my outlap, so...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep quiet for 2 laps.
Cool.
Don't be mean to Claudio. You'll be evicted and never be allowed to come back. Did you just see what happened there?
Well, that
Oh
you just
my-
that you just understeered very wide.
No,
Yeah.
the revs.
I'll go back and
It's okay. I don't think these tires are suited either. Look how cold they are.
yeah,
Suzuka.
The car is
and
exiting
they're
the pits
dropping
for
as
jam.
well. Maybe do 2 laps, see if it does improve. But
Yeah.
if not, then we know.
I need to preset the wet settings to just be super low pressures. So in this condition, the wets at 30 was too high. This has definitely changed. This is one of the updates that Ari said. This is one area that Ari said physics had changed. Was on wet setups.
Yeah. Tires are getting slightly warmer.
Okay, so we just keep going for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Like oversteer like that should generate tire heat.
Yeah.
Same here. Should generate tire heat. But nothing's happening. Mr. Game. Rain line's not working.
Are you catching that Audi in front? Or are you keeping with them? Or are you dropping
You
back?
can watch the delta. I don't know if
Uh,
the guy behind
yeah.
me is definitely catching me. I mean, I just don't have the grip that the wets gave me. You know, that like responsiveness.
Yeah.
So it's changed now because the other day Nick and I were on slicks doing 212s with more rain. Like it was
Yeah.
nothing. So
So
we
it's
yeah.
good we tested this. So.
Yes. Write down this window, dude. Make a bar graph. And at the one side you got a 20.0, and the other side you got a 215. You know, one side of the bar compared to the other.
Right.
So, and then put in like where the ranges are.
I don't quite follow you, so we might have to talk about this.
Okay, draw a horizontal line. And on the left side of that horizontal line, the furthest edge.
You furthest edge draw 2 minutes, and the right edge do 2:15.
Correct. Illustrate the window for changing.
Oh, okay. I see. Right.
So that it's
car ahead in sector 1.
you don't have to think about it. It's just presented to you during the race. You can be like, okay, guys, we're getting closer to our wet window here.
Yeah. You are keeping with the Audi in front,
Yeah.
but
12.9. 12.9. Keep that in mind. That Porsche that was flying was doing like an 11.9. We don't know what tires they were on.
yeah, but bear in mind that is the track getting wetter?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
But this car behind us is much quicker.
And that's an Aston as well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But we are catching this Audi now. We don't know what fuel the Aston's on. So
Yeah, but we're on medium fuel, so
we don't know if he's on a wet setup. It's got the same livery as us, for F's sakes. What is he, the frickin' Coach Dave Academy Junior team? Oh, the understeer through there is scary. Okay, I don't want to stop until I catch him.
okay. Copy.
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Low tire pressures, go away.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yes, it will rain in the 12 hour. This server simulates the specifications, not precisely. The weather loops at a different rate to the what do you call it, nighttime transitions. But it will rain at some point. It's rained almost every time I've been into the server at some point in the day. I've had day rain, night rain. I haven't had thunderstorms though. Looks like it's raining more now though. Look at the...
Pressure is on the right front.
Chris, when I was doing the ELMS test, it was so cold that the pressures were losing, they were going cold so quickly that we had TPMS alarms the whole frickin' every time we drove.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Okay, dude.
Yeah, do you wanna?
I'm now losing time to the Audi. Oh my hell!
Oh gosh. That came out of nowhere. Right. I think it's wet.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
I think we've exhausted the slicks.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the challenge is... Oh, Audi spun. Now we're going to switch strategies. Why does it keep saying change brakes? Oh, because it's predefined in the thing.
It's predefined as the strategy, yeah. You coming in this lap?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, do not change fuel.
Yeah, you've got enough fuel. So that, yeah, let's just do that.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
This game's insane in night, dude. Like the graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Don't worry, Chris. I saw you were awake till 1:30 last night, so I feel nothing for you.
1:30. What do you mean 1:30? What did you see me awake? Where did you see me that I was
In
awake?
Discord.
1:30? In Discord.
Yeah, genau. Exactly.
Was I online? Oh, was I messaging? I can't remember.
How do I get into the driving academy? At the moment, there is no. You can pay. There's coaching and there's setups and engineering sessions, but the academy part is still at WIP. Ulti is the first guy to get into the academy.
It's 1:15, by the way. Not 1:30.
Uh huh.
Come on, go, go.
Okay, attempt number 9000 on the reins. Again, it's so responsive, but it's moving on the block. It's a total different way of driving after you've done 3 hours in freaking slicks.
Yeah.
But there is more grip. Look at the tires just immediately after the driving out the pits.
Yeah. Already at 30 psi.
So what do we do? Do we go on slicks with 30 psi, or do we go on wets with 20 psi?
Let's see what it's like at the end of the first flying lap. Because bear in mind as well that if the tire pressures are too low, it will also overheat the tires.
Okay. Dear YouTube viewers, according to game developers, the weights should be in the 30 range. Oh, hello. Chris, send Claudio that video of the guy going past the scrub radius and finding lap time, just to give him an idea.
Yeah.
And then I'll give him context if he's still in the chat for what we were talking about earlier. Slip angle, sorry, not scrub radius. What's the difference, Chris?
Scrub radius it's a characteristic of the car. It's basically the I think it's the distance between where the line from the kingpin intersects the road and the actual center of the contact patch. Whereas the slip angle is actually how much the basically slip angle is.
Shutter push.
Yeah. Well, shutter pushes. Yeah. That's the nice way of putting it. It's the difference between the steered angle of the front wheel, steered angle of the wheels, and the actual direction.
Upwards, yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Which is going to be
Right, man. Leader is on the
a
final
certain
lap. Give it
number
all
of
you can.
degrees.
Okay, it's the final lap of the race.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's going to be a countdown anyway. But let's see where this lap time puts us. If you go back slightly in the stream, if you go back like 30 seconds, that M. Shintz in front of us, how far ahead was he?
Stand by. I'm just sending this video. Okay, out of the hairpin, he was 6.3 ahead. Although now obviously the gaps have gone a bit wonky now.
Okay, 6.8 now.
Yeah.
6.6. Oh, I'm looking there and not driving. 2:10. So that was 2 seconds quicker than the slick. 3 seconds quicker.
Yeah.
And I was talking to you about scrub radius. So
Yeah.
write that down in our new little graph thing.
Yeah.
Even with woo, look at that! Jeez, these graphics are insane. So our report is that in the dry, we felt no difference with the updates.
Yeah. I agree. From your side anyway.
Yeah.
The leader has finished the race.
Okay, this is the last lap of the stream.
Cool.
This is online, Philippe. It's definitely faster, dude. Look at the fireworks. Oh my god. Predicted time, 209.8.
Excellent job, man.
Yeah.
P2. Well managed. Bring it back home. him safely.
Oh shit, don't crash into him.
We've got some light damage on the front.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a substantial test.
Yes.
Once again, all my other drivers have disappeared, and Chris and I are the last to stand. Hey, Chris?
Yeah.
There's always something we can find out, you know. I learned this from Claudio as well. We would test until after sunset in karting, when we could, when we were allowed to.
Yeah.
And oftentimes we were there on our own when no one else had, when everyone else had left. So I'm done now. But we've done this multiple times now.
Yeah. This has been the third time I've done a session with you. I know you've done a few more.
Yeah, but I much prefer doing it with you, so.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of course, I hate doing it on my own. And I can't write down my discoveries, so that bugs me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chris, just quickly, we have to establish how long we should stay on the dries before we start losing a pit stop. You know?
Yes.
Okay, so, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay. Okay, so apparently I've read the wrong tire set. So just hang on 1 second. Face cam. We can still see. But I don't understand why, because we only used one set in
We only used one tire set. We only used one.
Okay, I've got them. Here we
Right,
go.
why are we
is
reading
completely
dry
different.
tires? Why are we
What?
reading dry tires?
Because I read you the wrong. I read you the wrong dry tire wear readings the first time.
Oh, right.
Okay. No!
Green
What
light,
did you
green
do?
light. Show them what you got.
The countdown counted out the session, and now my tires will be fresh.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Yeah. Shit, after all that. FML. Wait. No, I got them. Thank F. Okay. Let me read it to you. You ready? Okay.
Yes.
Front left. This is much more different.
Yes.
1.09.
Yep.
1.25. Are you? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. 1.41. Front right. Grain is severe. Front right.
Yep.
1.39.
Yep.
1.22 and 1.05.
Yep.
Left rear 1.51, 1.61, 1.71.
Sorry, can you repeat those?
1.51, 1.61, 1.71.
Okay. Yep.
And right rear 1.79, 1.69, 1.60.
Okay, and you said grain was severe on the front,
And the rear.
on all four tires, or just the front left?
All four tires.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yep, that's more believable.
No, Zubzi, this is a double stint tire. This is double stints, dude. So this is expected. Tires shouldn't last this long as Suzuka to begin with. You cannot, in real life, you cannot even double the tires. So, and this isn't even a stiff setup. This is a race setup. Yeah, this is actually quite soft. But that's just doubling tires at Suzuka. I know other guys will have much worse. But what I'm interested in, Chris, is what the effect of the rain had on those tires.
Yes. Well, the thing is graining will increase when the tire's cold as well. Bear that in mind.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Right.
Okay, so we've got all the information we need now. Thanks, Gergo, for that. I'm still happy with the pace overall, though.
Yeah, I'm happy.
So, yeah, now we just got to put it all together. I don't think driving in the wet saved him. I don't think anything happened. I'm curious what the wet did to them at all. But like you said,
Yeah.
probably increased graining.
Yeah.
So Claudio, we showed you that video because you could see the slip angle, the steering angle that they were applying to the tires. Now previously, before yesterday's update, that did not affect tire wear that much. You could drive like that the whole race. And Chris and I always used to wonder about that. And now apparently, that kind of driving style doesn't work in a long stint, apparently. We can't verify it because I can't drive like that to begin with. Because you are in my ear. That's what brought us to the topic of Claudio. Because every time I turn past like 7 degrees, I've got Claudio in my head saying, David, okay, he called it scrub radius. So
Yeah.
yeah, so they've reprogrammed. I'm using the wrong terminology, but they redid all of the suspension algorithms to make it more realistic. So now, if you turn like that, you're gonna have no tires by the end of your stint. So, if we go to this guy here, he's got a more of a that instant turning there, wait for it, and here, just like Alonso's 2004. Like, we can't do that in real life. You have to be much more progressive. You have to go in, feel the front, and actually come back from that shudder. So in real life, what happens is you turn until you, like, especially when the tire is cold, you want to go to the edge of the slip angle and just bring it back slightly, and then the car will turn. And then as you develop more and more muscle memory, you can start to learn where that limit is. And then you never go close to the slip limits. Okay, what do you call that? It's not the slip angle.
Peak slip angle.
Peak slip angle. Okay.
Well, it's where the peak grip is. The slip angle at peak grip.
Now, obviously, when you drive a new car, like a different type of car, different type of kart, you have to develop muscle memory around it. And some people don't go close enough to that peak, and some people go over. But you have to bring it back. You have to, like, it's like, how do you tighten a bolt? You strip it and then half a turn back. Okay? So that's what we kind of do when we're feeling out a new car. But so far in the game, if you did that, you actually were rewarded with lap time, and you still are in the quali lap. And I mean, I've seen some real life GT3 quali laps where that can happen, but if you do it in a Ferrari, you're just going nowhere. Anyway, if it is true that it's been fixed, I'm very happy because it makes it more realistic for Chris and I to do real life testing. Because that's what we're actually trying to do. We're working a lot together so that when we arrive back at the real track in 2023, we'll be prepared. We'll have a good relationship together and we'll be prepared. So anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Chris, thanks so much for being on. Claudio, thanks for tuning in.
Always a pleasure.
For those of you who don't know, Claudio was our mentor from back in the day, all the way through karting. He's still a hero of mine, and he's the guy, he's the thing that talks in my head when I drive. So even today, he didn't coach me much at all, in fact, in GT, but his principles of driving are kind of what I coach to all of you who come through the academy. So there you go. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you around. Oh, check out the academy, coachdavacademy.com. If you can buy their really detailed track maps. What was the other thing? Coaching and engineering session. You want an engineering session with Chris? You can now book that. And of course, the Assetto Corsa Competizione setups. The next one is the Mercedes. So check it out, coachdavacademy.com. Otherwise, just watch. That's more than enough for me, honestly. Until the next one, thank you so much. Chris, thanks again, dude. And I'll catch you around the next